All right, welcome everybody. Spook Wackadoo. I'm here continuing a new format where I have some loved ones of mine who are new to blading or outside of the spectrum react to it. So today I have with me my brother. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm Josiah's older brother.
We both come from rollerblading. Like it's probably one of the first things we really did with wheels. I mean, obviously other than a bike, but I remember taking they must have just been rollerblade, just like standard rollerblade
Yeah,
brand 80
Walmart
millimeter wheels.
brand.
I should have pulled up the pictures. I guess I can still do that as we watch stuff. But yeah, we have pictures of us at the park that I'm always reviewing skates at. We have pictures of us skating there when we were like, I was probably 8, you were probably 10, something like
Yep,
that.
real young.
Good stuff. So we have a slew of questions, but we're gonna start just by watching a video first, and then we're gonna slowly answer the questions. I appreciate y'all. We got 7 questions, which is just
Nice.
phenomenal. I really appreciate everybody for pitching in. But let's run through the chat quick. We got Anthony here. Anthony's always holding it down. Welcome, Anthony. Vinny too. Vinny is an OG. So is Dustin. Appreciate y'all. Dustin, I've skated with Dustin in Chicago.
Nice.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing. We're colored. Give me a high five. Wayne's brother TV show intro.
Haha, that's a good one.
Dustin, I actually gave that cream colored Fender to use for a little while. He's he plays a lot of John Mayer's stuff. He's really good on the guitar.
Nice.
I'll have to show you some of his stuff sometime. But
Real cool.
yeah, dude, and I've met some cool people through skating. Anyway, let's just get right to it. Switch to the screen. We got Xander in here now too. Welcome, Xander. If you're gonna ask for a fish brain, you gotta ask Chris Haffey, and I guess you'll probably see it.
Boy.
Xander always asks me in my skate live streams for a very specific trick, and he's really helped me actually nail getting it down.
Yeah.
I will use it. I swear. I appreciate it, homie. It needs to be used. I wasn't doing it. And Levi's got so many amazing guitars now. All right, well, let's pay attention here. So, I love this stuff. I've only done this stuff once, but you set up picnic tables and you grind on them.
Wow, that's good. That's cool.
That's high too, and he makes it look so simple. That jump. What is this? 2000 something? He's got his butt hanging out. 2004. Yeah, 2004. You're good. Oh, here's the El Toro thing. Okay, we have a question on this trick later. Oh, they're not showing it yet. I'll bring it up. But isn't that crazy? Look at that. That's like a spiraled cable.
Yeah. He can transfer his weight like that from his feet to his hands so quickly.
Oh man, yeah. Jeez, dude, that is just massive. Like, that's just asking to die.
Oof. Oh, big. Look at that.
Yeah, he just, oh my goodness. He's,
Yeah,
like,
wow.
yeah, the risk of clipping that
Yeah.
just spills out.
I can tell you right off the bat, as somebody who isn't as blading, kind of come from the outside, I always enjoy street videos better than I do park videos. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the park videos, I think they're cool, but it's like watching an artist find something, and the way this guy looks at a wall or a rail of stairs versus how the rest of the world looks at it is so intriguing to me. It's like I don't walk past things and go, oh man, that would be awesome to hit, or I could grind this. So it's an art form in its own.
Absolutely. No, I love that you bring that up, because that's definitely a discussion that's been had, that skating is obviously a lifestyle because of the way that you can do it and it can change your life, but in the way that you actually will start looking at things differently. Literally look at something like you just said, look at a ledge like that, like I do like that. You look at the top of something and think, that would be cool to see someone skate. Maybe not me, but Chris Haffey.
Right.
Goodness gracious. I gotta make sure we don't miss the El Toro. I guess we'll see it anyway, but Mom says, hey, boys.
Hey, mama.
Dustin
Pizza
says, "Yo,
rolls.
gentlemen."
Oh, Dustin, we
And
used to
Mom
live on that stuff, man.
is going to make pizza rolls for the gang. Daniel Mott, pull up your pants. You want me to call Chris Happy and tell him that?
Yeah. Dad's against sagging pants.
Dad's against SAG. Look at the
Wow.
the man risk everything.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hand touch doesn't count. Look at him, man. True stunt skater.
For sure.
Street is a ton more fun to skate as well, says Dustin. Hey, Dustin, you know, the few times I've skated street, I would totally agree with you. Holland doesn't have great spots, but I commented on one of Brian Blake's posts. He just posted a hidden like spot kind of near where he lives. I was saying, Dustin, you, Judas, Blake, all the homies out by you guys should just like document your favorite street spots, and we should go and hit them when I'm up and about next. Look at that. The risk factor. That's called a disaster when you jump over something and then land in a grind.
Yeah. You were telling me that the other day.
It's really satisfying to land one. I've only landed one true disaster grind, and I aired a bank at Modern and landed in a grind, and it was even a really short grind, and it felt so good. Dustin, you're skating that spot soon. Awesome. If you guys don't have a rub brick yet, bring one. There it is. This is the massive fakie 720 over a 20 stair.
To land backwards like that too.
Crazy, right?
That is unbelievable. This soundtrack is bringing me back,
isn't it? Okay, well, let's get into the questions quick. We got through the first video. Dustin says the risk of getting kicked out of the spot that we were talking about, this public street spot, makes it feel so good. It hurts so good. Never been kicked out of a spot. I've only had an old man come up to me with a camera, and I was like, oh, here we go. And he was like, do you mind if I take pictures of you? This is really cool. I was expecting him to be like, I've got a photo of you. You better leave. Because not to be the judgmental person, but I was by the nursing home, so I was just obviously in the mindset of like, well, who knows, an old person's probably gonna get mad at me for skating over here. But no, they encouraged me. It was absolutely amazing.
It's just like
Changed
fishing.
my worldview.
Yeah, right. It's just like fishing. I've been kicked out of a couple fishing spots before, and just people get so upset.
All right, so Jeremy Troya from Instagram asked, why are you interested in it? That it being skating. Messages won't disappear off the screen. Yeah, but
yeah, me.
General question.
Personally, I guess two answers to that question. When we were younger, Josiah and I, actually including Dad, shout out Dan Ma over there. We used to go rollerblading with those, Meyer brand rollerblades at a little skate park near our house. We would walk there.
I'll find pictures.
Yeah, the nostalgia that comes from that, of course, pulls me to want to do this. And then also how much Josiah's fallen in love with it, and actually got me into the sport. Because like I mentioned earlier, this guy, if I ever walk down that set of stairs with that rail that he's going on right now, my mind doesn't automatically go to, oh, I could totally hit this thing. Right. It's like, and watching Josiah when we're walking around somewhere just stop and look at something, and I know before he even says anything, oh, what does he want to do? How is he going to rollerblade in this place?
I want to skate that.
Yeah, and that's really intrigued me as well. It's really an art form in itself. Yeah, and we skated for a while. We skateboarded, but I think blading is what really, I think we got into more as younger kids, and then more than skating. You went through a heavier skate phase than I did, but I remember being able to hit every single ramp on that park when we were kids.
Right.
We were like what, 10, 12?
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up
the
pictures.
we were babies
on 80 millimeter. like no H block, flat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think they're a full plastic.
You'll have to get our dad Daniel Mott on here, and he'll have to tell you guys the story about when he bit it pretty hard on a ramp.
Oh, I've told that story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've told that story many times.
Knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah, and I always comment that, this is a big trick by him. He's a stunt skater now in Nitro Circus. This is a double backflip on blades.
I want to go to one of these shows so bad.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah,
wouldn't that be cool? Especially if Haffey was there. Oh my goodness.
This dude's really made it then. His job is rollerblading then, huh?
Yes. I actually don't know. What is Chris Haffey up to, like, for a living now? Is it Nitro Circus? Is he just a free agent skater? Because he's not skating for Rems, that's for sure. But he still skates Rems. Because Rems is not really like active. It's run by like one dude, I believe.
Who was that like Russian dude you showed me that was doing some
Sabbath
cool-
and Ilya.
Yes, that
Yeah,
dude was
he's-
hilarious. I love
he's
that guy.
insane. Dude, you should follow his Instagram. Everything he posts is ridiculous. Like, he just spray painted a banana black and put a Mercedes logo on it, and then like dressed up like a dude who owns a Mercedes and was grinding public handrails and like fighting a security guard.
Oh man.
And he's just like this. He just like, it's probably derogatory to say, but I'm just like, dude, you give Russian vibes. So like,
oh, so hard.
like it's just like
Yeah.
what you when I think of Russians, I think of him.
You think of I know, and he has the perfect amount of recklessness in him,
He does, isn't it amazing?
and yeah, that he can do these crazy things.
Xander says Jeremy's a cool guy. You talk regularly? That's awesome. Andy's so meta. Welcome. Let's see. Me and my brother rollerbladed together as kids too. He won't skate now though. Oh yeah. Hopefully we'll get him on the blades, you know? Hope everything's going well with you, Dustin. I love you, brother. I think he's done with Nitro Circuses, David. Okay. Let's see. I was trying to pull up the photos and got distracted. We do have more questions. So that was the first one by Jeremy. Let me pause this quick.
Yeah.
The second one is, what is helping build your skill and confidence the most? So when you were on your blades a while ago, you got on them really quick. But honestly, I think they might be a little too small for you, and that's why you were facing the issues that you were. Because that's usually very common with
probably,
the
yeah.
size issues. What was your like frame of mind when you were back on the blades?
It actually was pretty easy. Kind of getting back into the balancing side of it. I would say within the first couple hours, I was confidently skating around.
Oh, for sure.
And staying on my feet. And I think that kind of attributes back to when we were younger, how much of that stuff we did, and how much your body retains some of that. Because I actually even get back on the skateboard too. Like I can still ride a skateboard pretty easy as well, from a balancing standpoint.
Right.
But to answer your question, having people with you who are there to have fun and do stuff as an activity, right? That kind of builds my confidence more. And then having someone like Josiah who's better than you, that you can look up to and ask questions to and kind of mimic what you're trying to do. And that's just a life lesson. It's like if you're the smartest person or the best person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You gotta like, you won't grow if you're not with people who are better than you.
Quote of the year.
Yeah, so
that's a good one.
Yeah, so I think I have that mindset in life and with some of this. It comes down to maybe some of the stuff that I've been through with blading. It's hard to answer questions and have my mind blown by this.
Right, I know.
I have things. I lose my train of thought.
Exactly.
He does some crazy jump. Yeah.
I have that happen constantly. That's why I'm happy to have a guest I can watch.
This dude is unbelievable. He's
Isn't he?
got to be one of the best in the game, if
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
the best. Yeah.
He's probably, I would argue, he's probably named, when you ask somebody who's the best skater of all time, he's probably named the most. If not Aragon or Shima, two other guys. Okay. There's a few other, like Feinberg, that is probably named a lot too, but I think Haffey has probably the most notoriety, but as well has conquered some of the biggest things. Like I think he still holds the record for the longest jump on rollerblades, which was like 90 feet, or if not over 100.
Wow.
And then I believe holds the record for the longest grind for that video we saw, the 666 rail. Nice. Which is just insane to me, 666 feet. But Lander this is more of a joke question.
Mondo.
What's your Mondo? So Mondo is essentially millimeter size of your foot. And that's always a joke that we make with Ben, because he's always talking about the size of his feet. And so we always... No, he's just always talking about it, like his size, because he's always referencing, like, people are asking him, what type of skate do you like and what should I get? So he's always talking about, like, what skates he likes, but he's always specifically talking about his feet. And so we always make fun of him, like, you know, skaters love feet, but Ben. And anyway, yours, just so Lander asked, this is the one that you have, right?
12 and a half.
You got 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably at like a 315. I'm thinking I'm gonna ask. I need to ask Aaron what his sizing is, because 318 is pretty big. I would love to get him some of these, but My man Aaron needs some new skates.
Mondo, there's a word for it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a word for everything in rollerblading.
Yeah.
So is a fakie 720 down El Toro impressive on skates as other tricks done at El Toro from other sports? This is from Oh Hey It's Chowder. So
from the show?
No, no, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I don't believe so. Who knows? Maybe they love rollerblading. I'll show you the trick again, but this is the one that I pointed out to you. This trick is absolutely insane. And I have a video as well that shows like reference of skateboarders doing it and stuff. But yeah, this is the one where he lands backward. This is at night though too. Is the one thing that people I feel don't mention enough. Skating at night is so freaking hard. And my man jumps 20 stairs, lands a 720 backwards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Iconic skate spots. This usually has a good reference of other tricks. So we'll just watch a little bit of this and you let the people know if you think backwards 720 is more impressive than some of the most iconic tricks ever done on it. I believe these are gone now, right? I'm pretty sure. These stairs, Rip El Toro. Ugh, man.
Oh.
Demetrius George, man, he throws down. He's probably, arguably, one of the hardest hammer skaters right now, and this is old footage too. Oh yeah, okay. What's
What?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah, no, that beats the 720. Yep. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, this beats the 720. Sorry.
Is this when Jackass came out?
Probably.
Everybody was pushing each other down the stairs and stuff in shopping carts.
Right. Dustin, a brick rub you could probably get for, I think I got mine for like $4, but if you, I don't remember, to be completely honest with you, they might be upwards of 10. Your brother had Rosa's M12s. You had Oxygen Dirks at the time. Man, Oxygen skates. What it'd feel like to skate with the weight of the sun underneath you. Yeah, so I guess the main question that I think is trying to be asked here, if I have to guess, is do you think a 720 is more, a backward 720, landing backwards, is more impressive than a series of crazy grinds someone could do on this rail?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I think what blows my mind the most about skating is it seems like that can be some of the biggest jumps, because I think of like, you know, like say you got a 10-foot drop, some of these guys are going into, let's just say it's 10 feet. If you were to just jump off that with no blades, no momentum, you would bust yourself, like you would hurt yourself. It's like, but if you having blades and having momentum when you do a jump like that, and how the science behind that and how the momentum takes away from some of that stress as you land is just so intriguing. Like I gotta imagine you can't do it as hard on a skateboard as you can do blades, because the blades are attached to you versus kind of having that external, right? It's like your weight has to come down off of you then onto the skateboard. It's like the skates are a part of you, and like you learn the hard way, you'll if you land the wrong way, that thing's part of you, man. It'll bust you right up.
Right. No, absolutely.
Did Dad dirty delete something? Oh, he did.
What was it? Can we see what it was?
What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
He said at one point, well put, and I forgot to tell you. He's talking about you. Well put.
Yeah, that's just about the fakie, the fact that he landed as a fakie, that's insane. Like all of that momentum and all of that force that's coming down, then you do it backwards.
Right.
It's like I can barely walk backwards. It's like this dude can jump off a bunch of stairs. So why is it called El Toro? Like
that's just the name of the spot.
Okay.
If you guys have any history on why it's named that, I would like to know. But I always thought maybe it usually has something to do with where the spot is in reference to a school, a statue, a street, or something like that.
Or how much El Toro tequila you have to drink to do a jump off that
yeah,
fucking
who
thing.
knows? Maybe honestly, that would honestly make more sense. Xander says Happy is the stunt skater. I would agree. Joey Chase definitely is a great one too. For amplitude on street, Haffey. Yeah, no, I would agree. No, not many people match the. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think anybody can match the crazy clips I've seen from Haffey on street versus others, just in reference to crazy gaps. But who knows? Maybe Kudo will start doing that. He could care less about his bones. He just throws himself at everything. With Dustin here, Does it feel good to pay less? Paid sponsorship. Do you like getting your shoes at Payless? I hope I have it brought up here. Okay, here we go. So, DQTX Blade. What skates look whack? Like at first glance at the skates on Roller Warehouse. So, keeping in mind what you think looks whack, let's give us your opinion.
A spook whack, dude? Like, or
No,
a
just
spook
what
whack?
I guess
It's time
honestly
the
for
segment of
me,
spook whack.
like I use whack to describe like essentially just something that's crazy, but I think in this reference, something that you would be like, okay, why did they make that? So if you see anything to you that you're just like, ugh, that's my guess. They say whack as in, you know, like, what don't you like? El Toro is a school. There you go. Thanks, Sean. He knows everything.
Okay.
Welcome, Sean.
There we go. Yeah.
What up, y'all? Haffey knocked me out at Detroit IMYTA. He's dead to me. What happened? Did you fight or like he knocked you over? And are you joking or is this real? Is this real beef we have to have with the man? If the man knocked you out, like punched you in the face, like we're talking sucker punch, then we got issues. Beating 4 fists.
That would be an event at an inline skate event. The last 3 guys have to run around the. It's like like
bare knuckle,
like
bro.
Mario Kart style, where you have a balloon tied to your butt and gonna destroy all the balloons. Anything that is glow in the dark is immediately childish to me, so that's definitely whack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Keep scrolling down.
There is one
Those
older.
all white ones are sick, but I gotta imagine that they get so dirty. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the ones that I have. These are kind of split.
Yeah.
I believe
cool.
as far as like if people really love them.
And it's called
like
Shima 3. Shima's the stuff that they eat when I was in Africa, so
that's amazing. No, that's the last name of one of the best skaters of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. A good
So
one for sure.
In this industry, a lot of these
razors.
boots.
We don't like razors because they don't treat their team well.
So a lot of these boots, just like skateboards, they get their own shell, their own boot.
Right. Exactly.
Once they become a certain essentially level in the industry. Okay.
Good point of that is the Broom Skates. It's a Texas skater. He's an amazing skater, and it's long overdue for a pro skate. And this is the one that he designed, and he has helped design. It's all up to the company that gives it to him. This is the skate that Caleb has, by the way, the Razor Genesis we were talking about, his Mondo earlier. So he's got to be talked about. People mention in Ben's chat when you mentioned Mondo drink, so everybody get your shots ready. Mondo. Do you need a graphic designer or a video editor with convenient charges? I have 3 years of experience. Hey, I appreciate that, but I ain't got the money for that. But no, I do editing and all that for a living, so the only reason I have the channel is because I enjoy doing it, but I appreciate that. I'll have to look at some of your work. Sorry about my sarcastic question. I was in the mood. Honestly, it's fun, homie. I didn't take it negatively.
I didn't think it was. Yeah,
no,
I didn't take it
dude,
negatively.
we love you, bro.
Yeah.
Sean Michelson. Oh boy, not joking, but I mean knocked me out letter-wise. Oh. Competing in IMYTA. He ended up winning the whole thing, so I guess it was okay.
Yo,
bro, you had me going. I was like, I thought you got into a fight with Haffey. Like, how do we not talk about this?
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, what's up? Yo, Spook and Whacker, bro.
Whacker, bro.
Bro, you don't like glow in the dark? Sad face, Sean. I would love a glow in the dark skate. It's not for everyone though. The color also in prime light is not always the best, unless you can get it more green than that like off-white. It's hard to achieve that, but I feel like glow in the dark green looks better than glow in the dark white.
Sure.
What's up, Travis?
Those gods, Frankie Morales, 4 boots. Those look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the ones that. Where were they? These ones here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you would like the other god stuff too. I'll pull it up quick. But
yeah.
This dude's out of Miami. One of the best skaters of all time too. Where is that picture? It's already gone. Just show me the picture, please. It's super low res now.
That is cool though. I like that design.
Isn't it? Yeah, and these just don't have great ankle support. They're one of the skates, kind of like the factions that I have, and I mean, here I am with a broken ankle. But it's one of those things you have to consider. You have to be really conscious of how you land on top of these skates because since they're fabric, they're gonna flex more than a normal skate.
Right.
So they're typically not considered a beginner skate.
Right. You definitely gotta be careful. With
They're
that kind of
definitely some of the coolest skates out there, though. We'll see the Frankie Morales 3, and I think you'll really like that one. He had a black and red one that kind of looked like a Jordan shoe. Everybody talked about their amazing. He didn't get sued for it because it's so similar to the Jordan.
Right.
But it's a nice looking boot.
Right.
These are some of my favorite. The frog green Mesmers.
I like the pomegranate ones. Those are cool.
These ones
too.
you like?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
I
cool.
have an M12 low skate, and I'll remember what Lander said, and I won't say that I hate these anymore, but I very much so dislike these skates. These were the first skates I ever got, and I always had pain skating them, and I was just like, I remember as a kid, it's just kind of normal for you to work out those pressure points, but over like 3 or 4 months, they never went away. And then I got, I think, USD carbons. Wait, no, I got the shoes the skates that you can put your shoes in.
Yeah, I remember that.
And those were pretty comfortable.
Because Drew uses those, doesn't he? He uses those.
Yeah, man, they're wide. Here they are, right here, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Reintroduce. This is one of the most popular skates out there, I would argue. Them blue. Yeah, Clark's. You know the shoe company Clark's.
Yeah.
They did a collaboration with them, so they have a matching suede shoe. That's that color. It's pretty cool.
When are we gonna get a Crocs boot?
Right.
Next, man. That would be cool.
I want a Croc cuffless skate.
Or like those boots that white ladies wear in the winter.
Uggs.
Uggs. There you go. Yeah, make an Ugg boot like that.
All right. Well, I think.
Right, Vale?
Yeah, we've gone through everything. So there's really nothing that when you look at this immediately you're like, ugh.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think the stuff is all really cool.
Okay.
Another thing that
I agree with you. It's like not everything is my taste, but honestly, none of these I would turn my nose up to. It's just because of the skate form factor itself that I might not like.
Yeah.
What do you think of the price of this skate?
Those things. What does it say?
Base them. So Base Mint, BASEMINT is one of the most popular skate groups, arguably of all time, but right now for sure.
That's cool.
This is the liner itself is usually $200, so that's why this is just absolutely ludicrous.
What is it made of?
I mean, I've asked the same question. Don't get me wrong, people who ride them swear by them. I've only probably heard dissenting opinions, or read online dissenting opinions 2 or 3 times. Everybody praises that these are worth it. But I have those like $80 liners or whatever that are thin like this that you can heat mold. The big one being that you can heat mold these multiple times. That's why they're so popular. But I have the second skins is what they're called. They're just really thin liners, and they make this skate feel amazing. So Dustin ordered this skate, and I'm super excited to see him skate it, because this is like, it's not everybody's favorite, but this combination of this like champagne pink and then this like salmon and then like the accents of blue and yellow and the colors on the wheels, I would definitely have gotten this skate, probably boot only, if I hadn't have ordered the skate that I got before I hurt myself. But what do you think of this one?
Interesting. It reminds me of those playgrounds we used to have as kindergartners. It looks like they took the plastic off the slide and molded it into a boot.
Amazing. That's great perspective.
Hi, Murph.
Thinking about you yesterday, Spook, so I was wearing my orange shirt and orange headband. Dustin, love you, brother.
Is that Levi running after us?
Oh, yeah,
that's
that is. I'll show these pictures at the end.
That's the epitome of our relationship right there.
Mm-hmm. A Crocs collab skate would be heart eyes emoji. Like Salehi Bembury skin. I don't even know what that is, who that is.
Nice.
Rich, are you still traveling around? Oh man, yeah, flying, that's gotta be fun. Them Easter colors, yeah, Travis. Alright, let's get back to, I think, So we answered those, answered that, did the sizing thing. It does feel good to pay less. And then the last question is from Tay. It's not my job, man. What was the final straw in wanting to learn to blade? Which is kind of a similar question what we had before, but you can answer.
Yeah, two things. For health wise, because you got to exercising is a key part of being healthy, and exercising doesn't mean you got to go, for a run or go to the gym. It's like you can find fun ways to exercise, and blading is definitely one of them. And doing any kind of that stuff, even just blading around, is, super good for being active. And then, like I said earlier, the nostalgia of it. It's like not only did we do this as a kids, and we spent a lot of time rollerblading and watching videos, but there was also a game that we were obsessed with on the original Xbox called Jet Set Radio. And man, I would pay a lot of money to go back in time and have the ability that like Steam does now, where it tells you how much total time you've played a game. Because I bet you how much time we put into Bloodwake, Jet Set Radio, Halo, Guitar Hero. Like when those games when we were kids, hundreds of hours. Hundreds.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Yeah, the amount of time, like the soundtrack we've been playing is from a game called Bloodwake. It just ignites serotonin in our brains.
Yeah.
But,
one of the hardest games there is too.
That Friday that game comes out, I'll probably buy it on the Switch too, just to support the developers. But I'm gonna buy it on Steam. Yeah, though we should play it on the projector in your basement.
Yeah,
because it's a spiritual predecessor to Jet Set Radio Future. Have you seen the trailer yet?
No, we should watch
Whoa! What? Drew Van Heitzman.
What?
I don't know if we want that guy.
Van Bag, kick him out of here. That dude is definitely gonna violate some things.
He definitely doesn't have pants on.
Yeah.
Instead,
we need to get him up in here.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Drew, right here, my man is Van Bag in our
Van Bag.
Summer of Death Stopped Euro at Huizinga video.
Yeah.
He's skated my my shadows, the old ones, and he also skated my old probably 2000s, early 2000s M12s that I got from Salvation Army, shamelessly Salvation Army. They like to support things that aren't great, so screw Salvation Army. But anyway, I got them for cheap, so it was a steal.
Yep.
Now he's got my man Chef Stance's M12s, and bro, he rips on those things. It's crazy.
Yeah, Drew, he did a lot of correct me if I was wrong, but he did a lot of snowboarding, and he was big into that when we were kids.
Skiing too, right?
Skiing too, yeah. He's just one of those guys that's good at everything.
True. And he's handsome.
And he's handsome as a devil.
He's a handsome dad.
He's quite a kisser.
I'll say. Skates are getting so much closer to Jet Set Radio style skates. Sean, absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
And wish frames are a big part of that.
Yeah.
Robbie Pitt's wish frame specifically. I want Pitt's frames, light up 72, luminous wheels in green, like the sparkle green, and then the glow wheels for the 60 in the middle. The glow wheels don't do much, but at least they aren't muted, when you're riding. But nobody makes 60 millimeter light up wheels yet. Luminous needs to push the boundaries, make 60 millimeter light up wheels. I don't care if they're super soft. I'll skate them. I'll skate them anti, but I'll skate them.
Man, Haffey is so good.
Drew, you gonna help us build a box stuff like this, please? Well, I'll recruit you sometime in the early spring next year, but coming summer, I want our driveway here to be just lined with the right. That's an awesome cake. Lined with boxes, and I have this rail that is an actual handrail that I got off of Facebook Marketplace that is super tall, so I just kind of drove it into the ground. I would love to have that drove into the ground next to my driveway too. That's not something I need help with necessarily, but if you know a good way of securing something like that without it being permanent, that'd be great. Come on over, I got tools and lumber. Yeah, bro, I'll bring over the PVC, we'll make it happen.
There we go.
I'll bring the heat gun too. We can even try to bend and make some crazy bendy stuff. Yeah, dog. We gotta find the right way to waterproof it though, because I don't want to haul it in it. I have no place to store it, so I'd have to put it in my basement. I don't want to haul in and out of that.
Well, one of the ways we can pay for our family compound here is we'll create a skate park first, and then we can charge people to come chill in it or rent it out for a while.
Yeah.
Do events there.
All right, it is 5:40. I know you got to get going soon, so I'm gonna pull up. Cat, stop fighting. I'm gonna pull up the long rail, and we can talk about that quick. Where was it? Where's it at? Where's it at? What the heck?
What I've always we saw that one guy who put those giant wheels on him and was
Yeah.
going down the mountains, like off-roading.
I showed him the Werbeski Pro. That's what he's talking about. But Tree has those. The guy that I've skated with that's helped me out so much. Yeah, this is a crazy one.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, Dustin said watch the trailer. I haven't seen it. Okay, bro, I'll bring that up before we go out. I'll show Caleb too.
Hasn't he done this a couple times?
Yeah, so the first time he did it, he came off probably like 8 feet early, maybe 6, and you know that's still 660 feet.
Yeah, I was like,
but he was like, I want the whole thing.
Which is, I love that. I love his hunger for that, because it's like, dude, you just skated like 600 feet and you're upset you didn't get the last 8.
Exactly.
And I was like, I love that he's like, that's not good enough for me.
Exactly. That's the caliber at which this man skates.
Yeah, and you can tell when someone is hungry for something and they're passionate about it, like Haffey, man. Like that ate him up enough that he had to go back and do it. It's like nobody would have judged you for that. It's like even this. It's like you're at almost 100 meters.
Exactly.
It's like, man, I can't even walk 100 meters without being out of breath. It's like, and you just bladed half of that. It's crazy.
145. He's almost there, and then this is where it's at. Such a spike in views. Look at him. He's like, gotta wax it again. Rolls down. Whee! Just put all your weight on your hands. Wax the whole thing when you ride. Dustin, you made a setup for your P rail to go down rails. That's awesome, dude. Just sent you a picture of Caleb's first blades. Oh, sweet. Probably super similar to the ones I got too, I would imagine.
This is unbelievable,
isn't it?
This is something I would see Druven Heitzma doing, though.
Yeah, right?
One day you get a vehicle and he's like, hey, I just did 600 meter grind.
Hey, bro, I just did that rail. Is there anything longer?
Yeah.
Caleb's first blades. Old pictures of me on my skate. Thanks, Mom.
That's great. That is unbelievable.
203 meters.
That is unbelievable.
Here is Caleb, little Caleb on his first blades. Why is it zooming out?
Man, look at those plastic. Look at that.
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
Then yeah, those look like Fisher Price skates or something.
Should have never taken off that helmet.
I agree. Here we are on our other big boy blades.
Yep. There it is. When we had mohawks that one summer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when Dad gave us mohawks, Mom like came home and was like, "Why do you have?"
That should be on a skating magazine. Oh, that's how old Levi will forever be in my mind.
Exactly. Look at those bright blue skates. We'll get a better view of that in a second. There he is.
Yeah, there we go. Tongue out. Look at that.
Is that a red liner in there?
Oh man.
There's me with my gray and reds and yellow wheels.
This is bringing back some core memories for me, man.
Look at the fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Action shot. There we go.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom. How do I?
There it is.
Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Mom, you loved us.
Wow.
You truly loved us.
That is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Would you look at that?
Hot Wheel. Oh my goodness.
With the clear the Danny Beer clear buckle.
Yeah.
He's got this isn't a 45-degree strap. This is a 30-degree strap. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. Look at that little rubber bumper on the back, man, for stopping.
You could adjust that.
Oh.
What are those called?
Anyway.
Eagle?
The Eagle.
Able?
Eagle?
I think it's just Eagle. Is it just Eagle Silver?
Eagle Silver, there you go.
Silver Eagle, sorry. Silver Eagle, there we go.
It's like 2 brains.
We've debunked. Yeah, we had to rub our 4 brain cells together for that one.
Share the brain cells.
Here's that ramp that I was in air.
Yep.
I'm always usually sitting next to this ramp and filming.
Yep.
Here's a yellow fit.
You should get and recreate that fit and
I
make a video.
absolutely will. I've been looking for
100%
that
should.
yellow tank.
Man, those flames on that helmet, that's the only way I was able to go that fast.
It caps it.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at our fits in general, though. Like, look at you two. You got the neutrals together. Mom kept us together.
Yeah,
Man. Look at that.
Styling and Hot Wheels.
Look at
It looks
this.
like a
yeah, like
jumpsuit.
my knee pads
Oh
match
my
my helmet.
That helmet's
have those
barely
big
on the
wrist
back
pads.
of your head. Oh my god.
I'm in on this. See, this is a high quality picture. Look at that.
Yeah, wow. Oh man, look at those things.
Man, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Amazing.
Oh man. Hot Wheels should do another collab for real.
Absolutely, they should. There's probably still Hot Wheels skates out there. There's no way there's not.
My first blades were rollerblade lightnings from Toys R Us. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, dude. That's how you know we lived a good life.
All right, you gonna bounce in a minute?
Yeah, I gotta take off. I got some stuff going on. All right, I'm taking control of this now.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna switch the mic over to. Oh, Spooks is feeling Taco Bell. Yeah, Dustin. Went to the store. Yeah, we're gonna be closing out here, so I appreciate y'all coming through. If you have any questions for Caleb for the next time he comes through, or just for my next guest, we'll see who that will be. Hopefully my mom. Could you spin the front dial on the top there? Oh, sorry.
Got it. Yeah, I'm around. All right, dude. Love you.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. I want
We'll get Spook and Whacker Road round 2. Maybe we'll get Lurby involved.
Oh, I love that.
All right, love you. See you.
Love you too. Have fun at D&D. Oh, he left his phone. He's gonna have to come back. He left his phone. Kaboom. Anyway. Dad, bringing on all the memory feels. Here he comes. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Bye, Caleb. Everybody say goodbye.
See ya.
Love you, dude. Have a good one. Oh yeah, isn't this crazy though? This is the park where I'm doing all my stuff now. I can't believe that I was dropping in on flat wreck skates back in the day. Dustin, your first blades. Caleb said this, but we're rollerblade lightnings from Toys R Us. I love that. Hot Wheels. Sweet. Alright guys, well, I'm hoping that we have another guest sometime soon. Obviously I'll be broadcasting, but think of any questions you might have, and how you might want to, I don't know, extract information from somebody looking to support blading, you know? Like, we all want to support blading. What can we do to influence more people to do that? And I think together we could generate some good questions and a good field of candidates isn't the right word, but, you know, like, essentially that field, a wide range of personalities over time, and just see what people think makes rollerblading tick. So, that being said, Caleb has to get going to be in his D&D game, so I'm gonna sign off, and I'll probably put up for another stream. I'm thinking tomorrow and I'm are just gonna have another hangout stream at night, so if you guys want to watch anything or have any suggestions, you let me know. Otherwise we'll probably just be browsing the subscriptions. But thank you all for coming through. Thank you so much to Caleb. He'll be back, I'm sure. I love y'all for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Later, Bladers. Peace.